Oi people, I'm Danny, a Korean living in Korea as a Korean, and today I came here to introduce to you guys some applications that you guys need to download before coming to Korea, because it's the applications we Koreans use the most. It's gonna be really helpful for your Korean life in Korea. Let me tell you those. The first one is KakaoTalk. I'm pretty sure most of you guys already know it if you guys have thought about moving to Korea, because KakaoTalk is the messenger app that we use the most in Korea. So I heard you guys use WhatsApp that much, right? But we use KakaoTalk. Like I heard in Brazil, you guys ask K-O Jappy, like what's your WhatsApp? But you guys can ask what's your KakaoTalk in Korea. But honestly, there's a little culture difference. We get the number instead of getting the KakaoTalk ID. But if you want to have some distance with the person, you can just ask the KakaoTalk instead of the number. Or like you don't have the number yet, you can just give the KakaoTalk ID first so they can add you on there. So KakaoTalk is like the must-have application you should have before moving to Korea. When you make friends, you will need to communicate with them in KakaoTalk. I mean, we sometimes use the text, but we don't use it that much. We are more friendly with the messenger, the KakaoTalk. Other than that, I don't think there are that many applications that we use. So, must download the KakaoTalk before coming to Korea. And next one is really useful. Even me, myself, I use this a lot. It's Papago. So if you download this application, you can translate English, Japanese, Chinese to Korean, or like in other ways too. Good thing about this, when you go into the restaurant and you have no idea what these menus are saying, then you just take a picture with it and you can translate the words there to English. So you can kind of guess what those mean. It's really helpful. Even myself, when I go to Japan, I use this application to translate Japanese to Korean or English. It is really helpful, and sometimes you can just use the voice version, like turn the voice version of the Papago and like ask the person to say something, and then the Papago will translate that to English, and you will know what they are saying. When you want to say Korean to them, you can just say it in English with the speaking mode, and it will translate it to Korean, and you can just show it to the person or like let the person hear it, and which is gonna be really helpful if you just like move to Korea, because you know the language gap is insane. I mean, like there are a lot of Koreans who are willing to speak in English and like who are really like good at English, but our first language is Korean, so there are some people who don't speak English at all. So it's better to have those kind of applications ready so you can use it. Alright, so Papago, you must download that as well. Yeah, it's like a flow. So you become a friend with a person and you got the person's KakaoTalk, and you talk with the person on KakaoTalk but using Papago to translate the things you want to say. Now what you want to do is you want to meet up with the friend again, right? So when you want to meet up with a person, you have no idea how Korea looks like. I mean, like you might have some idea how the Korea looks like, but you don't know like specific places, right? So we have an application called Kakao Map or Naver Map. Both of them are good, but personally, myself, I use Kakao Map more. I think it's because it's more friendly to me. I don't know. So after you make an appointment, when the friend tells you to come to this place, then you can search this place on Kakao Map, and the Kakao Map will just gonna tell you how to get there by like what kind of subway you gotta take, what kind of bus you gotta take, or if you wanna go by walk, which way you should go. So it's basically like a Korean style of Google Map, I guess, because in Korea Google Map doesn't work well. So I personally suggest you to download Kakao Map or Naver Map before coming to Korea. It's gonna be really helpful. When I wanna go to a cafe nearby, there's cafe button on the top right below the searching tab. So I click the cafe, then it will find the cafes nearby you. So it can be really helpful for you. I mean, I personally use it really well, so I really suggest you guys to download it before coming to Korea, and maybe search cafes before coming to Korea and like leave bookmark and make sure to visit there when you come to Korea. It can be useful. But like sometimes you can sleep late, right? So you made an appointment but you woke up late. So you don't have much time. Then what should you do? Yeah, you should tell your friend, but you can take a taxi, right? So in Korea, we have a thing called Kakao-T. It's just like calling a taxi. So just call up a taxi on the application, then the taxi will come and you're just getting there and the taxi driver will know where you're trying to go because you've already set it on the application where your destination is, right? So Kakao-T, it's not like a must, but it can be kind of useful if you come to Korea because when you just get to Korea, time difference can be huge, right? Having a second option, it can be a good thing. So I will suggest you guys to download the Kakao-T before coming to Korea. And next one, this application is something that I don't use that often, but I see that there are a lot of foreigners use this when they travel Korea. So which is called VisitKorea. It's made by the Korea Tourism Organization. So contents there are really trustable and like helpful when you want to travel during weekend but you have no idea where to go. And this can be an option to think about like where to go. So like you can suggest your friend to like let's meet up there or something. So in this application you'll be able to see like articles related to Korean touring or maybe informations about like the place you want to visit. The place is open or not or like closed or not. And you can check that on Kakao Map as well, but this thing is more specialized in articles, so you can get to know about the place more. Because on Kakao Map, I don't think there are that many reviews in English, but this Visit Korea application will offer you the articles in English. This application is more for the tourists, I guess. But like, you can just download it. Not like a must, but like recommend. There are two other applications I will recommend, but it's for only people who are able to read and write in Korean. One is Coupang, which is like Amazon of Korea. So when you order something in Coupang, most of the things get to your place in like 1 or 2 days. So it's really fast and really convenient. I'm not sure if they offer the English version as well, but I'm pretty sure most of the products description are written in Korean, so I don't think it can be useful for the people who are not able to speak Korean. But like if you can read Korean, it can be useful. So I highly suggest it if you can read Korean. Now also other one is 배달의 민족, which is like a Korean style of Uber Eats. So you can order foods from your place, then the food will get to your place. Yeah, I don't think this application offers English version, and also like because the restaurant owners, they wrote down their menus only in Korean, so if you can't read Korean, it can be kind of hard. So basically, those 7 applications, apps, are the ones that I wanted to recommend you guys. If you guys have any other applications you are curious about, or if you guys have any other application you guys want to suggest to people who are moving to Korea, just write that down on comment please, so we can talk about that on other videos or something. Basically, from now on, for like 1 or 2 months, I want to focus on people who are thinking about moving to Korea, so I'll be making content for them. So thank you for watching this video guys, and I'll be back with the next video. Ciao, manos.